every waking moment is something we gon' have to spend, right? Yeah. If you're waiting for the right guy, shorty, I'd encourage you looking elsewhere. Cause I can't promise you'll be mine forever. Die together, find whatever, hey. I can bet you type to never find a better, hey. Dying to wet you, not forever, time whenever, babe. Shine to lecture, shine electric, cause I can be your flame.
Catch 22 Sunday, it's the Catch 22 Sunday. Catch 22 Sunday, it's a Catch 22 Sunday. Catch 22 Sunday. Catch 22 Sunday. And here we go.
Heyo!
Hey there, welcome to Catch 22 Sunday. How's everyone doing?
I am doing well.
Jinx, how are you? You're doing well?
I'm-
Okay, I'm doing well too.
Yes, that is quite the quick change you made there. I just threw on a new sweatshirt, but my God, you changed blouses. You're like a Rob Saul. You changed blouses for shows.
No, I'm wearing the same shirt.
Oh, I
That's how
wasn't paying
observant
attention.
you are.
Sorry, you were tiny.
Same damn
It's hard
shirt.
to keep track when you're all tiny like that.
You
but
made me
everyone-
that tiny. You made me tiny and put me on your desk on Blind Mike Project. I love it. It's funny.
I can't say the same about you. You don't make me tiny. Aw.
Oh, well,
You make me
that's
large.
sweet.
Yes. All right. But yes, coming straight from the Blind Mike Project. People, if you haven't seen the Blind Mike Project, don't watch it now. You're watching us. Skip that stupid Super Bowl and check out the Blind Mike Project. It was great today. Blind Mike was on his game. Had a little of the congestion, but just plowed through it. And
Yeah, I barely even noticed.
Right.
He sounded
and
great.
I think we all learned at the end that we all have a little bit of the HIV. Yes. I got full-blown AIDS.
The STDs, everything. I liked one of the chatters commented, I don't have HIV or STDs, but I have a raging case of BM. Blind Mike, get it? Aw, raging case of BM.
Yes.
Sweet.
Or bowel movement, or they had to take a shit. Either or.
Also, yeah, that's of course what comes to mind
Heyo.
first off.
That's right. I'm on fire. That's a horrible joke. I'm sorry. But yes, welcome to Catch 22 Sunday, our little Sunday morning show that just kind of peruses around the internet and not why are you? Who are these socials? It's not that. We didn't steal it from them. No, but also we kind of stole it from them. But it's also a little bit of weekend update and everything. So welcome to Catch 22 Sunday. Super Bowl edition.
Yeah, Super Bowl edition. What are you guys doing for Super Bowl? What are you doing, Casey?
I will be watching here with the cats. I mean, the cats have a little party. I got a couple uniforms for them. I'm going to have them do a halftime show for me. And so hopefully... Oh, my God! Jesus Christ. It's like a shock. Blind Mike, Geary, what are you doing?
Wow,
with
Blind
our
Mike,
team?
These
thank
gifted
you
members
so
subs
much.
are making me hard.
They make him so hard.
Are we going to go through all 20?
I don't think we can. It's a lot of them. I see a lot of friends there. I see Looney
I
Tune Critic.
know.
That's someone that I know.
Awesome.
Tiff Wash. Hey, Tiff Wash. Good to see you. Thank you, Blind Mike, so much for helping grow our community. They're still coming in. My God. Penis Wrinkle got
are.
one. Jesus Christ.
Captain Kickass got one. I don't know who
Johnny
that is, but welcome to Hackride.
Johnny Bukaki is a Hackwriter. Mr. Doodle is a Hackwriter. Look at that. Now, here's the thing. You're all not here right now, but we need to let them know far and wide. Stop it. You gotta stop it. Stop
Did
it.
he do it again?
He did it another one.
Oh
These
my
gifted
God.
member subs are making
Thank
me
you,
hard.
Mike, wow, you're amazing.
He basically just doubled our membership. Hey, thank you, Blind Mike.
Thank
and
you.
then and Stormy, Craig got one.
Craig
Everyone
got a membership.
Craig got a membership. Woo! Craigers, you watching?
Surprising that he wasn't already subscribed, but
Yeah,
okay.
we're gonna be talking about that. And Andrea got one. I don't know if that's it. No, that's not it, Andrea. I'm sorry. We're there's so many.
Andrea's already a member. She's
Yeah,
a member. She
we got-
was in our last
We haven't
members
seen
only
SG
stream.
Fanboy in forever. What's up, SG Fanboy? How you doing?
Good to see you.
Oh, God.
OG right there. And we got Juggle Tits Jen.
Yeehaw!
This is just a who's who. Blind Mike, you
This
a merch
is.
mouse. Look at this. This is
Amazing.
Oh, God.
This is really a dream come true. I'd like to thank the Academy. No, but thank you so much, Blind Mike. It's awesome how he helps support our goddamn nothing channel. We really fucking appreciate it. And now
Yes.
we were
We do.
gifted those memberships. If you cancel those at any point, I think that's a crime against the disabled.
I
And
think it's
so,
discrimination against
Yeah,
the disabled.
so-
Yeah.
Boo! But we will shame you. What a loophole we got there. So thank you
Oh, hi,
so
David
much, Blind Mike.
Collins.
Oh, David Collins, you just missed the Oprahing of a Blind Mike Oprah. You get a membership. You get a membership. I don't think we've ever had 40 at one time. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. Let me wipe the jism
Tiff
from my
Wash.
mouth. The Blind Mike jism from my mouth. All right.
I know you're
I'm a
such a
man
ball
again.
washer, but that's okay. We
Hey,
do
listen,
love Blind Mike, so it's true.
Well, no, now he's going to turn off. He can't compliment. He's going to turn off. But I snuck one in
It's
today.
true.
I snuck a compliment in, and he didn't get mad.
What did you
'Cause I s-
say? That he
I
had
snuck it-
no ticks or
No, I
crutches
just said,
that he uses for jokes?
yeah, well, I just said, no, that wasn't it. I said, maybe I snuck two in. But no, I
think you
said, like,
did.
yeah. I said, well, without certain people and influences, we may have succumbed to trolls. Who knows?
That's
like,
right. You did
you
say
need
that. I remember that.
examples. And then I said Carl to kind of lessen the blow, but really it's just been Blind Mike. He's shown me how to handle this thing in a way that's respectful. So you keep a little pride and you sleep at night. And so thank you. Anyway, see now I feel gay about it. I'm sorry, Mike. That was
Just
that's all.
get
my
over
fault.
it.
That's all. Yeah, that's all.
You can't feel
No,
that
but
way.
Listen, we're lucky. We're just lucky.
Oh, my
Anyway,
stomach
hey,
just growled.
Hey, people, do you want to know how you get lucky? You go find someone super talented and then offer to work for free for them. Because most of the time they can't say no. And then they're stuck with the demon for life. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Little hack there for you. All right, are we ready to get to some discussions before content? We don't talk about that we're going to have discussions before we have the discussions. That would be weird. So let's just have the discussion. Not talk about having the discussion, which would also, again, be weird.
Casey making it weird. Okay, let's just talk about
That's
it.
what I do.
What was your favorite halftime show of all time for the Super Bowl?
Oh, God. I'm going to just say Prince to get it over with because I think this is a terrible... No, I'm going to say 50 Cent hanging upside down. I'm going to lock me in at 50 Cent hanging upside down is my favorite moment.
Okay. All right. And you guys know that I was a dancer, and when I say dancer, I do not mean on the pole.
No.
Okay. I was a dancer, and so I loved Shakira. I just did. There's so many great acts. I know, right? But I loved her. The dancing was so good and everything. And I mean, she was with J-Lo. J-Lo was whatever, but I was
Everyone,
also, I used to be a J-Lo fan, so.
Yes, and as we know, famously, DJ Electra was a dancer who had to retire because of the multiple black eyes and concussion. She was the first dancer with CTE. Those tits really beat her face up, is what I'm saying. The Antonio Brown of tit-based dancing is what I'm saying.
No,
Hey,
no. I quit before they blossomed.
No, well.
I blew my knee out when I was 12, but I danced till I was 18.
Oh, well, you think that knee could have handled? That knee was in heaven at the time. It was like, oh, this is, and it still blew. Oh, now we can see. Yeah, they're massive people, just orbs.
Prairie Judge said Shakira just shakes her butt. Nuh-uh. She shakes everything else too, not just her butt. So there.
She shakes her butt and does a Cher cosplay. She does two things. It's just a weird tone. It's like they got molasses in their throat.
It is kind of weird, but I like it.
You like
I
weird.
Like it. I do like weird.
What is yours?
Surprise.
Shakira? Is Shakira
I said
yours?
Shakira.
Okay, I'm
But
talking
I
to
really,
the crowd.
I've liked so many other ones. I mean,
Mm.
yeah. Jack
Can I
Sampson
ask
says,
okay.
at Hackride Studios, Tiny Electra on the desk is very I Dream of Genie-ish.
Mm-hmm. And like
Oh.
at that size, she spins like a motherfucker. And anyway,
Spinner.
she's spinning. But I have another question for you and chat. If
What's that?
you were able to put one act as a Super Bowl act that the whole 3 billion people get to see, and you get to choose them, who would you pick? Now, you could have some theories on this. Oh, would I pick Zeppelin? Oh, because I love Zeppelin. Well, everyone knows Zeppelin. Or would you pick a local band that's maybe good? See, here's your chance to make maybe an unknown band or an unknown artist even bigger. Who
That's right.
would you pick? Electra, who would you pick?
Huh. I think I would pick Odessa.
Ah, that is an excellent. You know what? I'm with you.
That'd be
Maybe
a great
like a little-
show.
It is. It would be a great show. Odessa is the right answer there because it is modern. It's cool. It's got the drum line. That's the right answer. Odessa is the right answer. So.
And what's your answer?
Well, it was gonna be Flume or something like that, but Odessa's better. Odessa's like because of they're built for a stadium show. They're built for
Right.
like that sort
That
of the
energy.
eyegasm as well as the eargasm. They're for both. It would be they
Yeah.
should do all the shows. Why isn't Odessa doing all the shows? By the way, Odessa the best
Exactly.
light show I've ever been to, and sonically one of the coolest shows I've ever been to. So yes, yeah, she did it, people. She did it, Odessa
I
at the
got
Super Bowl
question
2026.
right. Woo!
But who would you put in there? Blink-182, Smashing Pumpkins. See, you're missing those bands. Can't do
Viagra
it.
Boys.
If that's Delta Zero Sing Smash, it is Delta. Fuck you, Delta Zero, and your goddamn Smashing Pumpkins. No, I will put the Smashing Pumpkins up on stage if they give 50,000 people's tomatoes. That would be amazing. Just the ultimate tomato bashing of a live Smashing Pumpkins, just to put them in
Wait,
their
you
place
want
of
them
history.
to give their whole audience tomatoes to throw at them
Correct. Thank
on stage?
Correct. And we can throw tomatoes at Smashing Pumpkins as a country. It really is the only thing I think at this point that can bring us together. Just smash Smashing Pumpkins and we'll all rejoice. And then we'll off to
Delta
Metallica.
Zero has never heard of Odessa. Okay, so you remember Hackride?
Odessa.
You remember Puzzle Box?
Odessa.
Odessa. There's a Z in there.
Yeah.
It's SZA. But you remember Puzzle Box, the last intro?
Nope, never heard
That
of it.
song was Odessa, right?
Yes. Go look Odessa live concert. Not right now, but sometime in the future. And you will see exactly what you would want to see at the Super Bowl. Electra, you nailed it. That's exactly what the Super Bowl needs. It needs an undiscovered cool artist, even though they have like 14 million monthly streamers on. You know, they're a huge
Yeah.
band.
If you guys want to
but-
know a really cool, really amazing artist, go listen to Odessa.
Yeah.
My last song that I made, okay, mine is AI music, AI generated, but I put in Make It Sound Like Odessa. I'll admit it. I
Yeah,
did.
It is great.
And it's nowhere near as good, but it was fun.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not seeing any real choices in the audience that because you're not going to throw your like local band up there. This is a silly question. I bet your question was a little bit. I thought mine would be better, but yours is better. Congratulations, Electra. But those are
No,
two
they're both good.
questions. With
I mean, we're not
Electra and
competing,
KC.
but we sort of are. You want to put the thumbnails up next? You guys want to vote
Yes.
on which thumbnail?
All right, it's
we're
time
gonna
to do it
use?
again. Yep, it's time for the great. Hold on, let's wait for the drum roll. Here. Time for the great thumbnail contest of 2025. Last week, you guys
Yep.
picked the lizard, and I won. I was the winner. Yay! All right, this week our theme was memes. That's it. Just a thumbnail. Memes. All right. Are we ready to look at the first entry? And we take the first, we did 10 last time and it took an hour. So the first 5 votes, right? The first people who vote, 5 people who vote, number 1 or number 2, this will be the thumbnail. And we will get rid of the one we have now. All right. Are we ready, people? Do you understand what's going on here? All right. Number 1, in no particular order, and we're not going to tell you who they are. Number 1.
Number 1.
And we can't comment on either because it gives it away. So that's number 1. All right, everyone, take a look around. Take a look at the picture. You look.
The thumbnail is the picture that we put up for our show. Chris Tuttle wants to know. So
Yeah.
it's just gonna be there, like holding a spot for our show.
Yeah,
And-
all these other asshole streamers make their own thumbnails. We are bringing you in on the process. You get to choose one of the two. All right, everyone.
We
that
do
was
make
number
them
one.
also, by the way.
No,
and
we
I
do
make
make them.
some for Blind Mike, and so does Casey.
Yeah, no, but you get to now have fun. All right, number two. Number two. That's number two. Two totally different ways to go about this, but that is number two. And so everyone take a good look. Number one, number two, and we are going to open the voting at the horn. Now, first 5 votes. Number one, let's look back at number one. That's number one. Or number two. And the votes are coming in. The votes are in. We got, oh my God. Okay, we have a fucking winner. Oh my God. People, by a landslide. Oh, there is no number 7. By a landslide, number one, and the winner and still champion is DJ Electra.
You won last week.
Yeah,
You did
no,
win
dude,
last week.
I did. No, I know. I was just trying to. Yeah, so
Well,
we are tied. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, let's put this up for next week's show, though, or should we do? Are we going to do it for this week's show?
No,
I'm
we're doing it
confused
for
how this
this
works.
week's. The people that are here now want to represent what they're watching. Hi, kitty.
Thanks
So,
for voting for me, guys! Yay! Did you get
feel
it?
really-
Did you get the joke? It's like Kanye and the his chick Bianca with her
Mhm.
dress that was like see through, but this time I put fries and a burger on her crotch. Like, yay!
Mhm.
It's better,
It's,
right? She should have
it
worn
makes-
this dress instead of her see-through dress.
Yeah, makes mine feel very lazy. Very lazy. So thank you for embarrassing me in such a
Oh
way.
no,
But yes, folks,
yours is good
this
too.
is.
I liked your. I thought
No,
yours
no,
was the
no,
win.
no, I don't need that. I don't need that. No pity.
I thought yours
I don't
would
need
win.
thumbnail pity. No, no, no. Oh my God. All right, people. See, we bring you in.
I tried to
You're-
make a demon. I put in the generator, make a demon that's red that
Mhm.
kind of looks like Kanye West, and it just was all wrong.
I'm gonna not comment on that.
So I
All
made
right.
one that looked like you instead.
Well, Electra, you won. We're tied up 1-1. Rubber match next week. People, we have no stakes. We'll eventually tie stakes to this, but no stakes now. So thank you for that voting was amazing. It took us forever to get votes last week. So now we have a few other things I want to talk. We have a few birthdays, a few deaths, a few sick people. People, it's happening around here. But the first thing I would like to say is, where's Rory? I don't see Rory anywhere. Okay, our first thing I'd like to say, R.I.P. to Mike Keenan. Electra
Rest in
actually
paradise, Mike Keenan. Andrea
Yeah,
brought this to my attention.
Yeah, this
So
is,
thank you, Andrea, for this.
Maynard James Keenan is the singer and songwriter for Tool, Perfect Circle, and Pussifer. He's also a winemaker. He's a bon vivant, is what they used to call these men. A real sort of future man living in past times. And he lost his father today. Now, everyone knows about his mother, who's a fan of Tool because of 10,000 Days, because of the story behind his mother. And so to kind of now lose the other half this later in life is really sort of a bookend on a story we've been following and as fans of his music for a really long time. All that to be said is like, thoughts and prayers don't do enough. Losing your dad is the worst thing ever. And if you're the last one, I say always this to people, that if you're the last one in that club, you're the luckiest motherfucker alive. Maynard, welcome to the club. I'm so sorry, brother.
Yeah, Mike Keenan passed on February 7th, 2025, and he passed peacefully in his own room, in his own bed. And he was also Maynard's wrestling coach and high school teacher. So I did not know that before.
Yeah,
I always liked wrestling coaches. They're always like cool.
Yeah, and so go listen to some of his great music today. Realize that was inspired by a great man raising him, and I had a great man raise me. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but he really tried hard at least. And so it always makes me miss my dad too, Mike, and his name was Mike as well. And Electra, not doxing you here, but I believe you might have a dad with the same name as well.
Yes, my
So-
father's name is also Mike.
Yeah, so Mike's a dear name to all of our hearts, and so rest in peace, my man. We'll see you on the other side. And so speaking of maybe being able to help someone before they hit the other side, hey-o, lighten it up here a little bit. Explain this for us, Electra.
So my dear YouTube friend ARKANSAUCE, I call her Arky, that's why I put Arky up there, but she recently was diagnosed with a condition where she has to get chemotherapy. It's an autoimmune disorder, and it's attacking her body. Her own immune system is attacking her body, her different organs, and she's in a lot of pain. She's suffering. They have to do chemotherapy to treat it. That's the only treatment. It's very rare. And she also lost her house. She can't work.
God damn.
And so there's a GoFundMe that has been set up. I donated. I just encourage you guys, if you can donate, please do. If you can't, we understand. It's not a requirement. But if you would like to donate to someone, I'm going to put it in chat. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She's just a sweetheart. She's always giving to everybody, everywhere. And so on YouTube, whatever, she always gives. And so it's her turn to receive, I think.
Absolutely. Well said, Electra. Good people deserve good people. So get over there, good people. That's, I guess, what I have to say
I'm going to put it
that.
in chat right now.
Yeah. And good luck, Arky, from me and the demon and the whole studio here.
Yeah.
And I can't seem to turn these off. Okay. And then one final thing I want to mention because, bring it up a little bit. It's Rory's 9th birthday today. That's right, my little boy, my little diabetes. He's sort of my prison. I can't leave the state. I can't go anywhere because this goddamn cat has diabetes, and I can't leave him because he needs 2 shots a day, and he will die. He get in some sort of weird diabetic coma, like real quick. And so Rory, the kitty who wasn't supposed to last 1 fucking year, they said when I adopted him. 9 today, baby. 9, baby. Just for 9 more.
Yeah, that's amazing. They said he wasn't going to last 6 months.
Nope. Oh, no, a year they gave him. Because he had a bunch of lung issues, and now he can still, he's a little fat guy, but he can still jump about 4 feet in the air and with the toy and stuff. And so, yeah, I love my little guy, and he's looking at me now, and his breath is fucking horrendous. And so
he has bad breath?
Yeah, not because of his teeth, though, because of, the diabetes and his inability to metabolize what is it, sugars,
carbohydrates, sugars.
Yeah, so that they ferment. he's literally like drunk all the time off the unfermented
stuff. Well, his breath shouldn't be like that if it's treated right. And I know you give him insulin shots every day. You do the best.
Day.
Like, you are awesome, cat dad.
Yeah, he was a stinky cat from the beginning. And that's why my other cats loved him immediately, because listen, let me tell you want to be a popular cat, be a stinky butthole cat. Oh my God, the other cats love you. There's no fighting. They just run up and want to smell your butthole. And so he was the stinky butthole cat. And eventually he was less stinky, but he's always been sort of having issues. And I'm sure he won't last to 20, I hope. But I'm very, very happy to get yourself a black cat. If you're thinking about getting a cat, these black cats, they're just left at the vets. They'll forget about them. But they truly are fucking they're like the cat's pit bull. They're just misunderstood creatures.
You called him your little Black Panther the other day.
He's my little black panther. He's my. I call him my petit frère. Petit frère is from City of Lost Children. It's what the main character called his brother because it was his little brother. But petit frère also kind of means all he does is eat. So he's my petit frère because all he does is fucking eat. This cat has cost me thousands of dollars in food and everything, but I love him.
Yes, Urjo, cat food with cornmeal in it and other byproducts or whatever products they put in there can give them diabetes. Yes, that's why he doesn't feed him.
We're on a special diet now. Urjo, let me tell you about these fucking $3,000 a year food that I have to buy for this fucking cat. Please, super chat, donate, Pin Pal, what is it? Rumble Rants, Venmo, all of that sort of stuff because I have cats that are costing me everything. My God. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I love my little guys. So that was our communications at the beginning of the show, which we don't talk about. We just do. Thank you.
We just do.
We don't talk about. See, the thing, Electra, we don't like to sit here and linger and talk about the thing that we just did. I mean, we did it. We did it. It's done. All right. Would you like to actually do some work?
Headlines. Yes, I would.
Oh, it's time for some headlines,
I would
people.
love to do some headlines.
Yeah, headlines are amazing. We're getting worse, I think, at it, which I don't know it was possible. But hey, we try.
Every
So
time
people,
we try to bring you the best jokes that we can write.
yeah,
And
which is, we
I
pick
don't
up a
even
pen.
I laugh at jokes. I'm not a joke writer, so
No,
this
you're
is
getting
totally out of my comfort zone, but we're doing it anyways, so let's do it.
We're coming to like an equator where she's getting better and I'm getting worse. And so we're going to meet in the middle here and we'll have a fairly funny stuff. But everyone, top headlines.
Welcome to Headlines.
Hey, it's headlines, everyone.
The Memphis Zoo in Tennessee is offering a fun Valentine's Day promotion where for a $10 donation, you can send an elephant shitting video to your ex. Name a turd after a turd.
Yeah.
Got an ex that deserves a stinking surprise? This Valentine's, let an elephant turd tell them how you feel about them. Because nothing says I'm over you like a big, steaming elephant turd.
Agreed. Turd for turd, I like that. Scientists discover toxic metals linked to cancer and autism in 100% of Girl Scout cookies.
Oh no.
Yeah. Glyphosate, the active ingredient in Roundup weed killer, had the highest percentage of toxic metals found again. To fight the PR disaster, the Girl Scouts have officially released their new cookies, Cocoa Chemtrails. Cocoa Chemtrails.
Nice. An Alabama family was offered free donuts for a year in honor of their baby being born in a Krispy Kreme parking lot amid a rare snowstorm. They also offered to host the baby's first birthday party. The couple's baby, Dallas Mitchell, was born before emergency responders arrived and is healthy today. But unfortunately, they were disappointed when the baby turned out to be a cop.
Fucking feds.
Feds.
Experts warn that plastic from water bottles have been found inside human brains and in cells of other body parts, causing possible dementia and other ailments. A silver lining in the findings, the plastic has been found to make men with erectile dysfunction much firmer in a process the experts are calling Niagara.
Oh, where do we get that? I know some people that need that.
We're good.
No? Okay. Cucumber shortages in Iceland are being blamed on a TikTok craze. First time we have experienced something like this, said Icelandians. Farmers are unable to keep up with demand as a Canadian TikToker shares super simple, easy to follow, fast recipes using cucumbers. In other news, a rash of frozen vaginas has taken over Norway.
I don't know who she is, but she looks like she has a frozen vagina to me.
Pretty sure she does, yes.
A new study claims that babies in the womb are stimulated by classical music and that it adds significantly to their base development. Because nothing says, welcome to the horror and life of pain. God, I fucked it up right. All right, I'm just going to fucking start over. I'm trying to La Bamba it. No La Bambaing it. Here we go.
La 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 bamba.
Rich, you got to sing the song the same way every time.
La 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 bamba.
You can't change the lyrics every time. We don't know what you're doing there. All right, here we go. A new study claims babies in the womb are stimulated by classical music and that it adds significantly to their base development. Because nothing says welcome to the horror of the pain.
You said whore.
Nothing says horror and the pain of life, like a song from a syphilis-riddled cousin graper who died penniless, half mad and alone. All right, here we go. A new study claims babies in the womb are stimulated by classical music and that it adds significantly to their base development. Because nothing says, welcome to the horror and pain of life, like a song from a syphilis-riddled cousin graper who died penniless, half mad and alone. Good luck, little Keaton.
No thanks. In other news, an infestation of drug-addicted rats prompts the purge of a backlog Houston evidence room. The evidence room contains a backlog of thousands of pounds of evidence that is no longer needed, including around 400,000 pounds of marijuana and many kilos of cocaine from the 1990s. In other news, Charlie Sheen has been reported missing and has not been seen in public since 2016.
Is that an AIDS sweatshirt? That's an AIDS
So, is he promoting AIDS?
I think so.
Ouch.
A surge in urinary tract infections, or UTIs, across America has been linked to raw or undercooked food, specifically raw chicken, and not STIs as previously reported to the CDC. This news has some of us calling our exes and telling them, "We told you we weren't fucking the neighbor." Also, in related news, an APB has been put out on the Chicken King, Raw Duck Cluckington. Really tore all our ladies apart.
Look at that chicken skin. Ugh.
You're gonna get an STI from him, ladies. Don't fuck with Raw Duck Cluckington. And those are headlines.
Headlines, people. Headlines.
Huh? Oh, what'd you think?
Nice.
Yeah,
I think they should auction off that 1990s cocaine. That's what I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know. But also, we showed you a little there of behind the scenes, how we fuck up and try to make light of it. So, you know, took you behind the wall there for a second. But hope you like that. And also, la 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 bamba. But us recording this stuff is a whole show because we just sit there and takes us a long time sometimes because we're just fucking with each other.
Well, now you let the cat out of the bag. We don't do that live, guys. We record it ahead of time.
But we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna do it live, but it's gonna be a lot of what you just saw there.
It's gonna be a lot of fuck ups. It's
let me
so
start
funny.
this over again. Have you ever read anything? It's hard. Reading's hard.
Really hard. I know.
Yeah, especially like not in your heads, but out your mouth holes. I can read in my heads, but out my mouth hole's hard. It's harder out my mouth hole. But speaking of mouth holes and holes, watermelon holes. I don't know. There's no good segue. What are we?
Well, I was gonna write a joke about this. It's this woman got the world record for crushing the most watermelons with her bare thighs.
Ooh.
And so I found the video, and I just think we need to watch it. We have to watch that.
Yeah. Oh, so you found Mom. Okay. No, just kidding. Hey,
oh, your mom could do that.
Before she died, yes. So she was the watermelon queen of Camas, Oregon.
Dang.
Hold on one second. All right. Here we are. We have the watermelon lady. Are we ready for some watermelon?
I think so. This is... It's only like a minute, but it just... Pay attention. It's
okay.
Go! It's loud. Sorry, that was so loud. Gazde Dogan from Turkey.
Ooh, look at that face. You ever seen a lady squash things with her puss and make this face? Me, all the time. That's my squash and push.
Oh, it's too slippery. She has to dry it off.
I'm gonna need a bikini. Yeah, no. See, they're already wrong because that cloth provides some sort of friction that can grab onto the skin of the melon.
The microfiber, you think it does?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a bikini. I'm gonna need a nude. This needs to be in sport of the nude.
You mean? You're saying the cloth in between her legs that she's wearing?
It might as well be steroids.
No, it's not. That's not cheating.
Put an asterisk right next to her name.
I mean, come on. If she took that off, it would be even slipperier. That would be unfair.
Electra, I have some thoughts about maybe some of your perversions after watching this. But here we go.
I like the noises that they make.
Why are you wiping? It's just
30
gonna get
seconds.
wet. Oh, because
Because it slips right out. She has to wipe.
Also,
Oh,
why would you?
that one like exploded.
All right, this is again not a real competition. You shaved your legs. A real competition, you'd come in like a hairy man. That is just gripping power. That's gripping
Right?
power.
The hair
Yeah.
would be gripping power.
Yeah, what is this? What is this? Is just a show dog. And if you're gonna do a show dog, give me a better puss to look at than that. I'm talking about her face. Guys, get your head up. Head up.
It's impressive.
Hi,
Would
kitty.
you go down on this girl? I mean, what if your head was in between her thighs?
After
Would
this,
you trust
yes.
her?
This is the tastiest pussy you're ever gonna have. Hey-o. Just factually, tastiest pussy ever is dunked in 10 watermelons. I mean, can you get, you know what I'm saying? Whatever flavor or off smell or what. Is by the third watermelon. It's out of it.
The crowd is really into it. So she beat the world record right there, and then she goes
There's
for
people
another one.
dressed up. Who dressed up to come to this? Look at the people in the back.
Guinness World Records
Oh.
competition.
Oh.
See in the
oh.
background?
Yeah, okay. I get it. Watch out. You do this too hard, you pull your pussy, and then you're out of action for like months. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
you
an
don't wanna
ACL
pull your
tear.
pussy.
you don't want ACL tear in your, or MCL, ACL in my puss. No.
She's having trouble with that one. It's really slippery. She's got to dry it off again.
No,
Get
just
another
gave up
one.
on that one.
Yeah, she's like, later. Oh, oh, look at the slow motion. Oh, the whole head came off of that one.
I love slow motion.
Right.
That's my thing.
The
I'm just learning
jiggle.
that. Yeah. Hey, I'm just learning that's my fetish. Just super slow mo, average Midwestern lady.
Andrew.
That neck. That's a little bit.
Oh, she got 5.
Here we got a lipstick. A lipstick's in the crowd.
That might be her
Yeah.
girlfriend. You never know. That's
Yeah.
pretty
Hey, I'm
amazing.
a fan.
I'm a fan too.
Yeah, I could go a few rounds with. I could go one round with that, and then I'm gonna.
Do you think you could crush
ice
5
bath.
watermelons with your thighs?
Oh, I thought I was talking about her. No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No, because guys aren't made that way. Women are made to have strength in that area and those pelvic bones and muscles and stuff that men aren't. If I went to do that, the first one in, I'd pop my groin and I'd fucking crawl away.
No
That's
way.
ex-
You'd be
yeah,
fine.
That's guys, back me up out there. That our muscles aren't made to like stretch that. We don't got babies down there. You know what I'm saying? So yes, please back me up on that one because I'm right. But that was very funny, Electra. And so I will
Prairie
be
Judge
looking-
wants to squash her melons, and Urjo says, "Are these watermelons league approved?"
I mean,
Yes.
my
they
so I bet if you called
official.
Guinness, if you call Guinness right now or whatever, you're like, all right, hey, I saw your thing where you did the squashy legs with the watermelon things. Okay, I got one. Tits squashing watermelons. Let's do it. And they'll be like, oh no, that's we can't do that. That's but you just had a pussy squashing watermelons. You can't do the tit. No, we can't do the tit.
Casey, you realize there's no muscles in tits, right? They can't really.
But you
squash
understand
anything.
you understand what
It would just be the visual.
No,
Like,
yeah,
that's what you're going for?
It's physics. Have you ever seen Empire Strikes Back when the tauntaun is crawling through the jungle and the 2 logs hit it on either side and it squashes the tauntaun? I think it's called tauntaun. It's some repeated word.
Oh,
but
Tauntaun's in
yeah.
the snow world.
Oh yeah, tauntaun's the thing he cuts open. Listen,
Yeah.
keep your space religion out of my fucking sci-fi. Is really the point there. Thank you.
Space religion, really?
It's
I thought it was
goddamn
like a space
religion.
social action program or something.
Space social sexual science. What? Like a Daisy?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Basically.
All right, people. What should we watch? I think we should watch some weird shit from
Luigi
the internet.
says the show is freezing. Are you serious, Luigi? Because that would be bad.
Well,
Did you just
Luigi
leave,
doesn't-
Casey?
I just turned the thing off because I thought maybe that would help.
I don't believe him. I think he's fucking with us now. Let me
No,
mute and I'll
he
check.
is not going to fuck with us. Luigi is not going to fuck with us. But I am going to take the background down. So there's one thing that's off. You know, maybe it'll help. And I will turn this off so it doesn't do that. Okay, we'll see if that helps. We don't want this to keep happening. And so may watch that. See how that goes, Electra. And until then, we'll do some weird shit from the internet. I believe you, Luigi.
I put HIV positive on my all my profiles. People don't want to touch you. I remember being on a date with someone, so I brought him back to my place. Was like, okay, I need to tell you something. I'm HIV positive.
Okay, well, this seems to be the theme of all these shows today. Getting really heavy into the HIV and AIDS. And sorry if those videos weren't playing for you. I don't know why. But hey, we're back. I see that everything seems to be playing. So we're just going to rush through it, bowl through it. Because, who fucking cares?
It's fine. It just freezes while we were playing videos. You guys, they're doing some updates in our EVMux, which is the program we use to stream live. So if anything freezes, we're really sorry about it. If for any reason our show stops, we will start a new one and come back on, just so you know.
And we're not in an adversarial thing with this company. We're actually working hand in glove with them. We have an hour meeting along with the owner tomorrow. We've already suggested 5 things that they've incorporated into EVMux, including things I'm looking at on my screen right now. So we're actually working to try to make this thing a little better. And there may be some growing pains why we do that, because bandwidth, and we're really top end. So we send in a lot of data. And so, so every once in a while it freezes. But listen, we're the canary in the coal mine. We're out here pushing this thing higher and higher so everyone else can come in here and do their shows with no issues. So we're the point of the spear. Sometimes when you're the point of the spear, you get stops and drops and shit like that. So
And sometimes you're top heavy, like me.
That's right. Thank you. And it's just what you get for being the innovators, What can you do?
And I remember...
Oh, and so this guy is going on this show and saying, hey, I don't really got it. So this is an ethical question. I'm curious what a nurse has to say about that. Ethical question. Should someone who has HIV have to disclose they have HIV now that they're what they call undetectable, which means that there's not enough in someone, I guess, to get you sick, although 1 out of 10
Yes, I think they still should. I think they still
because-
should.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Russian
And if
roulette.
they're making people take PrEP to sleep with someone that has HIV, then even undetectable isn't good enough. So,
yeah, and the H in HIV stands for hate us.
I put HIV positive
saying.
on my profiles. People don't want to touch you. I remember being on a date with someone, so I brought him back to my place. Was like, okay, I need to tell you something. I'm HIV positive. And I remember he looked at me. It was like I murdered him. I was like, I thought he was gonna beat the shit out of me. He was like, I can't believe you wouldn't tell me, and you gave me HIV, and was just losing his mind. And I'm like, no, that's not possible. Even if I bled on you, in an open.
He hates Aaron too. Heyo. I guess that's a
wound, that wouldn't happen. I'm undetectable, and but he just didn't want to hear it. Now, the way
you're assuming the other man doesn't have a wound on his penis. When I'm thinking of my friends and stuff, I don't go, bet he's got no wounds on his penis. That's his assumption. Don't make those. Yeah, do you get all cut down there on your pussy? Is there a bunch of cuts down there on your pussy? I don't know, but I'm not gonna assume it's not. Just stick it in without assuming that you're bleeding all over. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What kind of logic is that? Am I making sense here?
Yeah.
I have brain AIDS. What's going on?
way the law goes, being
I
undetectable,
don't know.
I really don't have to disclose my status.
Right.
And you think about it, like anyone that you meet on your first date, or if like you're hooking up, like are
They
you
could
like,
have something.
I have diabetes.
I'm not going to get diabetes from you, ass. You don't-
No, diabetes like that. Not contagious like that. Nope.
Yeah, go on a date with
No.
a girl, pump her full of my sugar, and next day she's taking insulin shots. Doesn't work that way.
No.
But why would you conflate?
I have hyping of this shit where HIV is now.
Our show should just be titled, "This is why they hate us." There's so many reasons, so many levels to that.
Now, like if you are undetectable, like you don't necessarily like have to disclose that. I don't think you're putting anyone at any risk that you have to like necessarily go through that. But
That's rule according to this guy. Okay,
Alright,
that
well,
he's
let me
just
give-
making that up.
You eating during the HIV/AIDS segment?
No, it's a cough drop. I mean a Jolly Rancher sour gummy. Buy them, they're awesome.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Well, let me give you a scenario. Can I give you a scenario?
Sure.
Right. So, like this guy, all right, he bangs a bunch of dudes. You know, some of those guys, closeted straight dudes. Some of those closeted straight dudes with girls and girlfriends. Some of those girls and girlfriends, then I fuck. So this becomes my problem. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
And so-
it happens. I worked in an infectious disease clinic where we took care of people that mostly had HIV and Hep C. That's what infectious disease doctors do. And I was the nurse that did all the infusions, and I ran the infusion center. And yeah, there were women that came in that were heterosexual, that their husbands were closeted gays and had gone out and come back and brought them HIV.
HIV. This isn't like some sort of shame or because you're afraid of what or who you are. This is a
No.
deadly disease. You know what the fuck are you talking about here, bruh? What's up, bruh?
Well, I
What are you
mean,
talking about,
there
bruh?
are treatments for it now that people can live a long and healthy life, but that doesn't mean there aren't side effects from the medications and other
don't get me okay,
problems
sorry.
that are caused by those medications.
And don't get me wrong either. Like I'm empathetic to the stigma that must be horrible. Everyone
It must be
just put
horrible.
your-
You're
people
right.
should do more of it, I think. But put yourself into someone else's shoes for a change and just think about for 1 second what that life would be like, swiping constant monster. Yes. You could then formulate some sort of plan in your head where it's like, well,
that's what this guy
well.
has done. This guy has formulated a plan in his head where he said he doesn't have to disclose it. Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
People need to disclose it. This guy is delusional. He made that up. This is
Right,
Don't
and-
listen to him.
He's actually only making the stigma by making something that'll eventually affect people in a negative way. So if, say he doesn't tell someone and then gives them HIV, well, then they tell that story now, having sympathy for the cause, which is his. And he's worsening it by not being honest. If everyone was just open and honest about it, then he'd have a better chance because there wouldn't be such a heavy stigma.
it's because of the stigma
Sure.
and shame that I feel like people would look at that.
It's because of fucking empathy for other people. That's a narcissistic thing, I think, right there. Like, because of me.
As
me.
betrayal.
Anyway.
Yeah, he just
That's
comes
some-
off as a total douchebag right there. Or juice pouch if you don't like douchebag.
Douchebag.
You can
I
use
like
juice
that.
pouch.
But I would also maybe put criminal. Maybe
Also
like
criminal, yeah.
a felony. That you're murdering people, not telling them. You're forcing them to take a pill a day. To me, that's murder. That's sort of fucking regularity. Fuck that. I shoot this cat up twice a day. I can barely do that. All right. Shoot it up with the drugs it talks about. I think this is something way lighter. Greyjoy.
Good.
All right, so this lady was filming here in New Orleans, and I'm not this age yet, but when I am, this is a hero
You were
of mine.
there,
Are we
but
on?
why are you there by yourself? Well, I tried to find him, and I
Are we
couldn't.
on?
Oh my!
Did we-
Wow.
Man shows up with 3 hookahs. at 2 in the morning.
Woo.
Listen, when they say silver fox, they mean you gotta live like a fox. No, you look like one. You gotta live like one.
Oh, yes, we're on
Thank you.
TV. Do you know what time it is, seriously?
It's 5 o'clock in the morning here.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, ladies. They're from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Brooklyn
New York.
in the house. Very
Yeah.
nice. Did y'all have a
Thank
good
you.
night?
So it's 8 o'clock their time.
It was
yes,
awesome.
It looks like it.
I got a
Yeah.
lot of beads, and I got a grenade. Is this called a grenade?
Yes.
Yes.
You ever been?
Don't,
where you need to go.
Yeah.
well,
you have something.
every time somebody said go
Their eyelashes hit your dick. It's amazing.
birds, I ate a beignet.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, seriously. Thank you, ladies.
You are so
Maybe I'll see you again tonight. All
If
right.
I can afford it.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
New Orleans is something, isn't it?
Apparently, I wouldn't know. I was in bed
Is that
to
right?
wake up for the show,
Look
but,
how many beads I got last night.
and I won't even ask.
Dumont, if you've ever been to New Orleans, that is iconic back there.
So I just fucked all these ladies. Now let me take you on the tour.
And he's on the news
guy
with
is-
that. Amazing.
Yeah, that news lady should retire. Hand the mic over. Like, imagine we're doing a show and then just another cartoon guy comes up here and does it better than me. I just quit. You're better than me. That's exactly what happened. The guy came out and out newsed her, and
He did.
You know, showed up with 3 ladies. All right, ladies, get it.